are looking at context clues, taking a deeper dive into context clues. Our target with the context clues is that we can use context clues to determine the meaning of unknown words or phrases. Because as we've discussed, when we read complex informational text, like our science books or our social studies books, or even some of the complex reading we're doing during reading class, we have noticed that we come across words that you don't normally use in your own language. So we have to use context clues to figure it out. The strategy that we're going to use is to read around the word, and we know we can start by just reading the sentence and what it says in the sentence. We can also read the sentences around the word. Those are the easy strategies. Today we saw that we also have to consider what is happening throughout the text to help us understand the word. So we're going to keep this up here. That's what we're going to work on today. Hope it stays. And we're going to take a look in this book called Northwest Ordinance. All right, we're going to start in the section on page 4 that says A Nation Expands. So everybody turn to A Nation Expands. I'm going to model for you how I use the context clues in the first paragraph, and then you will try it in the second paragraph. Sound good? All right. A Nation Expands. When the American Revolution ended in 1783, the United States was at a crossroads. The new country was rapidly expanding west, but there were no rules governing who could move where. An ordinance or law passed in 1787 attempted to address that problem. This law, known as the Northwest Ordinance, guided American expansion and shaped the future of the United States. So go into your notebook where we made that chart. Remember, we had that 3-column chart in your notebook where we have the unknown word, and then we had the student definition. You have it right here, honey. It's right there. You already have it in your chart, in your notebook. I'm just making one on my whiteboard real quick. And then we have what the text says, right? The context clue. So this word ordinance is kind of a new word that I don't really know, because it seems like it's a social studies word. So I'm going to put that word ordinance into my first column where I said the word. It's right here. Okay? And then the text says an ordinance or law passed in 1787. It's got that comma. Ordinance or law. And do you remember I was teaching you that when you see that comma is a clue, right? The comma says, I'm going to tell you what this word means now. And you see that a lot in your social studies books and your science books. So ordinance or law. So what does that tell me an ordinance is? Comma, ding, ding, ding. I'm going to tell you what ordinance is. Ordinance or
Law.
So what is an ordinance?
Law.
It's a law. It's a law. Okay. So now I want you and your partner, I want you to turn with partners. You're going to work in threes right here. Okay? So you're going to work with Lucia and Alexis. And you two are going to read together. Read just the next paragraph. And you're going to see westward expansion and territories. And see if you know what they mean. If you can figure out the context clues. Go ahead. Okay, let's read together. Right here. The ladies. Daniel, read with each other. Read with each other.